Hey girl, have you ever walked into a room, whether it's a work meeting, a social gathering, or even just a group of friends, and felt that you wanted to shrink yourself down? Maybe you felt like your voice didn't matter as much or that you didn't deserve to be there. Trust me, I've been there too. But the truth is, you have every right to take up space. And today, I'm going to show you why and how to do it confidently. Number one, we must understand imposter syndrome. Before we dive into practical tips, I want to talk about something that most of us deal with at some point, and that's imposter syndrome. That nagging feeling that you don't belong or you're not good enough, especially when you're surrounded by accomplished people. It whispers that you're faking it and you don't deserve to be where you are. But here's the truth. Everyone experiences this at some point. Yes, even the people who look confident on the outside experience this. Imposter syndrome often strikes when you step into a new opportunity or space that feels uncomfortable or unfamiliar. And it's okay to feel that way. What's important is not letting it stop you from claiming your space. Every room you walk into is a space you deserve to be in. I don't care if it's the boardroom or your friend's birthday party. You have a voice that deserves to be heard, and you have gifts that the world needs. But we can't share our light if we're always hiding it, right? Think of the times when you felt like shrinking away. Those are the moments when you actually need to let your light shine the most. For example, imagine you're in a work meeting. Maybe someone else is talking a lot, and you feel like your input wouldn't be as valuable. But that's the exact moment when you should speak up. Your perspective is unique, and without it, the conversation won't be complete. Okay, I know, even that sounds easier said than done, right? So let's get into some tangible ways that you can start taking up space with confidence, and you can start doing that today. Tip number one, mind your posture. I know it sounds small, but how you carry yourself matters. When you walk into a room, stand tall, shoulders back, and take up physical space. This isn't just about looking confident, it's about feeling confident. You're telling yourself that you belong. When you take up more space physically, your brain starts to believe that you are taking up space too. Number two, speak up early. In group settings, the longer you wait to speak, the harder it is to get what you need to say out. But when you speak up early, you show people that you're ready to contribute. I've had to learn this too. It doesn't have to be that you're going to say anything big. You can start small by offering just a minor observation. And this plants a seed saying that I'm here and my thoughts matter. Number three, mind your opinions. It's normal to second guess your opinions and your thoughts. And sometimes you could be afraid to share them if you're not 100% confident. But here's the kicker. You're allowed to change your mind later. But for now, trust your perspective. What you have to say is worth sharing. I'll share a personal story. So I used to feel like I didn't have the experience to speak up in meetings at work. This was early on in my career, and in this particular meeting, I was given the task to think of new social media concepts for us to promote our gala. And at first, I didn't think what I had to say was good enough, but then I remembered something. I wasn't there to stay quiet. That's not what they were paying me for. I was there to contribute. So I took a deep breath and I shared my idea for a social media plan to help gather more ticket sales. And the thing is, the team loved it. And that was the turning point for me. because I realize that my voice does matter. I have something to offer that no one else can bring to the table. I know the fear of judgment can be paralyzing. I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm wondering what you're thinking of this video right now, but I can't let that stop me. You know, you could be thinking, am I too loud? Am I too opinionated? Or things like that. But people who are confident don't worry about these things. They're too busy living in their truth, and most of the time, other people are not paying as much attention as you think. They're more focused on their own insecurities. So let go of that fear of the judgment and focus on what you need. Okay, so now that you have a few tips, let's talk about how to do this practice. I want you to start small. For example, the next time you're with friends, try to speak up more and speak up sooner in the conversation. Share an idea or even just ask a question that gets people talking. Practice owning your space in low-stakes situations so that when the big moments come, it feels more natural. Remember, taking up space doesn't mean dominating the conversation. It means not apologizing for your presence. You are allowed to be there, to exist, and to be heard. So the next time you walk into a room, whether it's a meeting or a family dinner, or even just a casual hangout, remember, you are worthy of that space. You're worthy to be there. You have a unique perspective, and your voice matters. Don't shrink. Own your space with confidence, and let your light shine. You got this, girl. For more videos, don't forget to follow and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Soul Image 365.